Speaking of that hunt, that's what I want to get Goggins on his first hunt, just like I took you on your first bow hunt. So that's where you're
gonna take him to John and Jen's place.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Try to get a bear.
Yeah,
good first bow kill.
Has he shot a bow at all?
Yeah, I got him a bow.
Has he been shooting?
I don't know if he shot when he came and worked out with me.
He's got the best fucking Instagram stories ever.
Oh my God,
those videos.
I know. I love
Nothing
it.
ever gets done by being a bitch.
Yeah.
He said, I was reading one of his text messages he sent me yesterday. He just sends the most
a
ridiculous.
New one. You showed
constantly.
me the one. You showed me one like not too long ago.
Every couple of months I get a new one.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
They wake you up too, man. They wake me
it.
up. I start doing chin ups as soon as I get those messages.
I love his attitude. There's a few people who, I love them as people. Like just they're good people, just hardworking. But I'm in love with their spirit.
Yes.
It's like his spirit, Jocko's spirit, Courtney's spirit, their spirit. It's like. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And he's like one of those guys that it's never going to waver.
Right.
You know what you're going to get.
You get inspiration from it. I do. I get fuel from it.
Yeah. I just even having the chance to train with him, it's like, man, just feel lucky to see him in action and see him change from David to Goggins.
Right.
And it
it's like
happened.
he becomes the Hulk.
Oh my God, it happened. I watched it. And it's like, I thought, well, maybe this was just kind of like whatever, maybe just a thing, but it was real. It's like when shit got hard, he got into this different zone. And it was like, he got better. Got
Really?
tougher. Yeah, he did. It was like.
So what'd you guys do? You ran like 30 miles.
Yeah, 35.
35 miles.
Yeah.
And then you went back and lifted.
Yeah, and we shot bows too, but all that same day. But during that race, it was kind of cold and snowy. I think it was spitting snow, but rainy. It was soaking wet. And I remember like at mile 22, something was happening with his feet, and he had to take his shoes off and untie his shoes. And it's like, normally that's not a good sign. I mean, if people are messing with their shoes 22 miles into 30, it's like, God, this is not, because your feet are going to get torn up.
Right.
So it's like, you just kind of, your feet, they could be bleeding, torn up. So it's like, yeah, this is what happens. And he's done a lot. So I'm like, man, I don't know. I said, I'm just going to kind of keep chugging along and, get it figured out and catch up, and we'll go from there. And I thought, man, there's a chance that maybe I won't see him again. But no, sure as shit, here he comes. He catches back up. Me and my brother were up there, and he went from 22. He got in this different groove. And then my calf on this race kind of locked up. And it's like going up this last grade, we had to do one more summit, and I couldn't run it. And I'm like, he took off. I was just kind of power hiking it. And I get up there and I had a cameraman up there. And David was like, he was in his Goggins mode by that time. This was towards the end of the race. We had like 2 miles left. It's like 33 miles in. And I asked the cameraman up there, I'm like, hey, I said, how did Goggins look? And he's like, well, he had his shirt off and it was cold rain. He's had his shirt off and he was saying, they don't fucking know me. I'm like, who is he? He's like, they don't know me, son, and saying all this stuff. I said, who is he saying that to? And he's like, there's nobody up here. So
he has like imaginary enemies.
Yeah,
that he's fighting against.
And that's real. And so he did, and he got better, and he freaking just crushed the second half of that race. And same thing happened lifting. He the more reps we did, the better he got. And like at the end, when we had done so many reps, and like we did this one last thing of doing, we did like 95 reps 100 reps of right there on that incline bench. Is only 95 pounds, but we had done 600 reps before. He ended up on the last set, did more than he did on the first set.
That's insane.
Yeah. And that's when he starts yelling right here somewhere. And it
Give me some volume.
15, shut that muscle down. 16, come on. Get it. 17.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 18.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 19.
Go, big son.
Yeah. 20. You got some more in you.
son.
21. Yeah. Get it again. Come on. We want to see it. Good. 22.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
That's you, buddy. Come on. 23. Come on. 24. One more, David.
What the fuck?
One more.
Gonna carry the boats.
You're gonna do
He's
it. You're gonna
reliving
do
buds.
it. You're gonna
Oh
do
my
it.
God.
You did it. Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the fucking boats?
This is at International Fitness, just a regular gym, and people were like,
What the hell?
"What is this guy?" But and he got into that zone, and it's like, so whatever he says about he was David, that he was Goggins, when he gets to Goggins, dude, look out. It's like it's a different person that's unstoppable.
It's
I saw
real.
it.
Yeah.
It's real.
It's real.
I saw it, and he's like, it's amazing.
Well, that's how he broke the world chin-up record.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have to be a complete psychopath to be
Yeah.
able to do chin-ups for 24 hours a day.
And then, so we went after that, and we went and watched UFC, got pizza, and it was getting late by that time. So we'd run 35 miles. We shot bows. We lifted weights. Pretty full day. Ate pizza. Had a couple chocolate chip cookies. Watched UFC. Pretty good night. And then so he's like, yeah. He goes, I got to get back to my hotel. Still got to stretch. A couple hours of stretching. And my wife goes, oh, you're not going to stretch. You can miss stretching tonight. It's like, what are you talking about? Have David Goggins miss stretching? That's like, take the night off. No.
So he does some hardcore stretching.
And he does for hours.
Yeah.
And then that's just kind of his routine. And then he got up the next day and from his hotel ran 15 miles. So people can say whatever they want. The dude is as real as they get and a complete savage. 100%. It's like you can say whatever you want because on Instagram, you never know if what you see is what you get. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's real. There's no way he could be doing it as long as he's doing it without someone would expose him.
Yeah.
Or he would expose himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's the real deal, and that's why it's so special. That's why it's so inspirational.
Yeah.
Is because that's all mental strength, and he's all super honest about how he used to be. He's like, my brain was soft. I was soft.
It's helped me because I've thought that I'm like, when I get tired, I mean, I take inspiration from a lot of people, but it's like, I'm like, God, I need to have a little piece of Goggins, to get in that. It's got to be mental. It's like he just puts himself there, and he struggles, but then gets to this next level, and it's like how? It's just he just makes himself go there.
He also has figured out now how to maintain his body, which is very important.
Yeah.
That's why he's into that stretching because he's had some pretty significant muscle issues in the past. His psoas muscle, locked up on him.
Yeah.
But now he realizes there's a maintenance involved too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to treat that thing like a vehicle. You
Right.
got to take care of that vehicle.
Yeah, he does. And it was like, I'll never forget sharing that day with him. Never. I mean, it changed my life. Swear to God.